The thing with VR is it's amazing because you can take people to places that they've never been or places that they didn't even know exist. And then as creators, for us, it allows us to take people into our mind. It's different than ever before, because it's all around them. They're immersed in it.
When I first tried it, I loved that I could feel things in my gut, like vertigo and scale. That's what I think we're trying to do with this film, play with those things and maybe create things that you were not expecting. But when we received the 3D model of the car, the first thing we wanted to do is put it in the VR environment so we could really feel the space of the interior and really feel what it's like to sit inside the Lincoln Continental.
Yeah.
And especially look through the panoramic roof to see what kind of world we can build around it.
The whole idea for the first scene is elevation, and we have a girl with a balloon, and so we figured it'd be kind of amazing if while you're passing her, she's sort of floating above you. And there's like a real sense of elegance in our first scene. It's something I think that is extraordinarily beautiful in terms of the way we shot it.
What we're trying to put around the car is something that is hyper real, kind of elevated, fantastical. So yeah, we have these very fast action moments that have been slowed down to almost like a slow moving photograph. And then you get to move around them and experience them in this interesting stylized world. And we're trying to find an elegant way to show the car to the viewer without it looking like a product shot, but making it part of the film.
We're packing a whole bunch of detail into this short experience, which is then heightened by it all being in slow motion.
This is really nice, though, I gotta say.
What I'm doing here on this set to help with the VR experience is working with each dancer to make sure that they have the right flow and vibe that they would need to look good in slow motion. Each of them had to have strength either to hold the pose or to be able to sustain this floating, graceful action in the slow motion.
VR is a great medium for telling a story of what it means to be Continental because of our ability to immerse you in that world. I think we're really trying to make something that is universally appealing and that does have like a reaction where they really feel like they've experienced something that they never have before. We're not trying just to sit you behind the wheel of a car and push you down a street. We're really trying to like tell you a story, give you a world to explore, and just push the medium of VR further than just immersion.
The worlds keep changing, and so it's like things inside the worlds which are different emotions that someone could be feeling when they're driving, and we're trying to push them through that and just get in a different way. I was really happy that it was such a great sound system inside the car. In making VR, audio is something that's sort of not a lot of people touch on. Here it gives the ability to actually play with spatialized, 360-degree audio.
Yeah, we have visual cues that are happening in the world, and they're kind of matching what the speakers are doing. So you really get that stereo feel. VR is kind of a point of view medium. We were trying to break that a little bit by doing cuts and things that you see in more traditional cinema.
Probably for most of the people on this project, we're going after cinematic VR and art. I think that it's going to inspire and bring more creativity to people, and I think that's something that's really needed in the world these days.
I think any viewer that has a sense of adventure or like mystery will really appreciate what we're trying to achieve because you don't really know where we're taking you next.